My name is Rhonda Whitaker. I'm 54 years old. I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. I have two boys, one 31 and one 14. For 20-some years, I was homeless, sleeping out on the street, sleeping in abandoned cars, sleeping in abandoned buildings, sleeping under bridges, sleeping wherever I could just lay my head. I didn't know what to do. I knew I couldn't carry my two boys to the street with me, so I gave them to my aunt. With that being said, I went back to the streets. I thought I could survive, but I couldn't. I ended up using drugs and alcohol. And with drugs and alcohol, we all know what comes along with that. I ended up going into a store one day because I was so hungry, and I stole some food. That day that I went into that store, my life changed forever. I was incarcerated. I was incarcerated for 2 years. After being released from the penitentiary, I had nowhere to go. I didn't know what to do, but I could remember this place called Miriam's Kitchen. So I found my way back down to Miriam's Kitchen, and I can remember the day I walked into that dining hall, and I saw all of those people sitting in that dining hall that were just like me. The only difference was I was clean and sober, and I had gained a little weight. With that being said, I saw this young lady, and I asked her. I said, I need an ID, and I need my birth certificate. Is there any way that you can help me? She took me into this little room, and she asked me questions. Upon answering those questions, she then gave me a voucher. I took the voucher, and I went and got my birth certificate, and I went and got my non-driver's permit. After getting my birth certificate and my non-driver's permit, I looked for employment. I got a job at Walmart, and I was still homeless. I was sleeping in my car. I was going to work early, washing up in the bathroom. On my break, sleeping in the aisles, sleeping wherever, or going back to my car to sleep. I had nowhere to go. So I went back to Miriam's Kitchen, and they did an intake for housing. No, I didn't get housing right away. It took some time. Actually, it took 4 years for me to get housing. I would worry Miriam's Kitchen, and I would worry them to death about, did my name come up? Did my name come up? So finally, I stopped. A young guy introduced me to an advocacy position. And I remember meeting Ashley, and I went to interview for the advocate position. I didn't get the position, but I went home to my car. That's my home. And I received a phone call from a young lady by the name of Ashley, who told me she had another opportunity for me, which was called the Speakers Bureau. And I said to myself, yes, I would love to be part of the Speakers Bureau. And with that being said, I started sitting in the Speakers Bureau. I started hearing things that mattered, ways to get housed, affordable housing, housing first. And then I started letting my voice be heard on the steps of the Wilson Building. Not only was my voice heard in the Wilson Building, my voice was heard inside the Wilson Building. I never gave up, and Miriam's Kitchen never gave up on me. Miriam's Kitchen paved the way for me and others to be housed. Today I sit here in my apartment with a peace of mind, can put my key in my door, sit on my sofa, watch TV, and I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am for Miriam's Kitchen. Not only am I grateful for Miriam's Kitchen, I'm grateful for the donors who take the time out to volunteer and who donate to house clients like me and others. After living 20-some years on the street, I have a peace of mind today. It was hard. Yes, it was hard, but I never gave up. And Miriam's Kitchen never gave up on me. And I just want to sit here today and I want to tell you guys, thank you so much to all the donors, to Miriam's Kitchen, to the staff, to the people who cook the meals, who prepare the meals, and the volunteers. Today, I can say I am truly grateful to be a part of Miriam's Kitchen. Thank you.